to send them into the final, and he does!
The Iceman, probably the forgotten name, but yet one of the coolest nicknames that can be given to a man. Often overshadowed by a bigger name in any event or conversation, but when being called up to perform, he never shies away and delivers a respectable performance after performance. The man, the myth, the legend Iceman, Bobby Drake. Wait, wrong script. The Swedish Iceman, Bjorn Borg. Wait, wrong script again. Okay, let's be real. Iceman in football, or for Man United fans, was known to Victor Lindelof himself. In fact, the Iceman nickname was because the love of ice hockey by Lindelof, as he stated he could be a professional ice hockey player but choosing football instead. Lindelof in this season, with the addition of Alessandro Martinez and his effective partnership with the fellow World Cup winner Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire, got really picked more often than him. He had become a forgotten name for many fans due to the lack of playing time under Erik ten Hag, or to be more brutal, the sacrificial lamb of the centre-backs. However, the recent match, especially in the FA Cup semi-finals against Brighton, had been nothing but sensational. He delivers a man-of-the-match performance to add to the cream on the crops. Lindelof, with nerves of steel, ice in his vein, helped Man United secure the final spot by blasting the winning penalty past Robert Sanchez. Made so many of us appreciate his name even more and highly question should Lindelof extend his stay in Man United. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. Victor Lindelof, before the performance against Brighton, had been barely featured in many matches, and when he did, he often featured with Harry Maguire dubbed Mangalov, which contributed disastrous performance that brought PTSD from last season. The worst example is a second leg awful match against Seville. While that match, most of the blame had been on the club captain and David De Gea, while Victor Lindelof, although was not amazing but rather was decent on his own. It's quite evident that Lindelof, while against a much physical and technical Brighton side, Lindelof did not look out of place but presented a flawless on-pitch action that evident if paired him with a better overall quality centre-back like Luke Shaw, Lindelof's ability can be elevated. Despite recent matches, how is the Swedish defender before this season? Was he better than his last season partner in crime Harry Maguire? Or was he being let down by the dysfunctional drama and internal mess of management last season? In this video, we will be looking into Victor Lindelof upon joining Man United and his journey from Lindelof to live up his nickname, the Iceman. As per usual, if you like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content, and ring the notification bell for every new upload. Let's cut to the chase, and here we go. Victor Horgen Nielsen Lindelof, born in 17 July 1994, made him 29-year-old this year. Lindelof started his career in his hometown Västerås SK, in which he helped the team promoted to the Swedish second highest league. While in 2012, Lindelof made his move to the notorious talent factory Benfica. Lindelof spent almost 2 years in the reserve team before making a breakthrough by appearing in his first team debut in October 2013. Still, however, his appearance for the senior side were few and far from impressive until the 2015-2016 season, with injury crisis hit that gave him the chance to impress, and Benfica competed for and eventually won the title. Having not featured at all until January, Lindelof suddenly was thrown into action as a second half substitute against Moreirense, and has since everything was history gone on to establish himself as a key part for the starting team. In addition, gained international and Champions League football experience under his belt. Also, never forget the amazing free kick against Sporting. His Benfica form eventually helped him break into the Sweden squad for Euro 2016. He has since gone on to win 12 caps and score his first goal against Bulgaria. His fellow countryman and Man United teammate Zlatan Ibrahimovic is convinced that Lindelof could make a mark in the Premier League. Ibra said, "I think Victor is doing great things. He's playing good for Benfica. He gets a lot of responsibility for the national team now. He is growing. Is he good enough for United? I think he's good enough for big clubs out there. It is up to him what he wants. Whatever he chooses will be good for him." Since making his first team debut, his performance caught the attention a number of hosts of European super clubs, and Man United no doubt is one of them. And the 10th of June 2017, the news dropped Man United confirmed signed Victor Lindelof on 35 to 45 million euros. Prior joining Man United, the head coach at that time, Jose Mourinho, faced a number of issues for the squad, particularly the defensive end. The squad contained decent to potential defenders like Phil Jones and Marcos Rojo have both been performing very well, but Phil Jones often struggled with injuries and Rojo was very inconsistent. While summer recruit Eric Bailly was a great defender but similar with Jones was very injury prone, and a long-time Man United defender Chris Smalling had also an unusual injury on his own. This forced Jose Mourinho to implement several mix and match with his back four, and fortunately with the addition of Lindelof has solved many issues. Although a centre-back by trade, the youngster is capable of filling in at full-back. His great position sense and respectable speed across the ground are the two biggest assets, allow him to shut down attacks. Besides that, his ability to read games that reminiscent of Rio Ferdinand, rarely conceding fouls and picking up very few yellow cards have been a thing to be praised. Furthermore, due to Lindelof played a lot as a centre defensive midfielder during Benfica time, his calmness and comfortable on the ball, together with good long-range passing, make him a genuine ball-playing centre-back. Although constant praise by the special one to the Swedish, Lindelof in his first United season did not feature much, only appeared in 29 in all 17-18 season matches, as Mourinho prefers Smalling and the Jones defensive partnership. Moving to the 18-19 season, Lindelof managed to be the preferred centre-backs for Mourinho, including after Ole replaced Mourinho. Lindelof continued to be a preferred centre-back for the Norwegian manager. He ended the 18-19 season with 40 appearances. The next season, with the addition of £80 million most expensive defender for Man United, Harry Maguire, Lindelof initially saw him move to the left-sided centre-back rather than the right-sided centre-back to accumulate Maguire, but did form a decent partnership with him. On paper, both Maguire and Lindelof had the attribute that complementary each other, as Maguire is dominant in the air and strong tackler, while Lindelof is quick on his feet and great in covering. Both of them also possess good passing range and ball playing ability. Unfortunately, the partnership was a symbol of nightmare for more to come. Under Ole management, Maguire and Lindelof was a starting centre-back, and they did manage to achieve some degree of success by finishing the second in the 2020-21 season and also reached the Europa League finals, with Lindelof appearing in 45 total matches. After the successful 2020 and 21 season, Man United hampered up a massive move by bringing in the Champions League winner Varane, wonderkid Jadon Sancho and a star of the show Cristiano Ronaldo. This move made so much hype that Man United fans sincerely believe time to challenge for the title. But how wrong can it be? By bringing in Varane, resulted Lindelof become the sacrificial lamb due to the fact Ole and or Man United in general refused to drop Maguire even with the constant poor performance produced, and Varane's quality is too good to be dropped. One of the major reasons 21-22 season under Ole failed defensively is due to Ole counter-attacking heavy tactics had been figured out, and the lack of quality CDM for the squad hurt the team more than expected. While after the sacking of Ole and under Ralph Rangnick management did not help much either. In that 21-22 season, under oversaturated centre-back squad, Lindelof only collected 35 appearances. Coming this season, Erik ten Hag made his introduction to Man United, and changes would be a thing to be done to the squad. And the addition of Lisandro Martinez certainly made Lindelof's chance of appearance much more squeezed down. But doubtfully, Maguire, with whatever reason, still made more appearance and more media question, even with a disgusting performance after one another, while Lindelof became a name barely mentioned. Across the 22-23 season, Lindelof spent the majority of the season serving as a backup to Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane until the injuries hit on both in the 2-2 draw UEFA Europa League against Seville. Lindelof was promoted to the first choice centre-back, and his first match after the injuries to both Martinez and Varane against Nottingham Forest was decent but nothing too special, because Nottingham Forest basically camped and allowed Man United easily take control of the match. But against Seville's second leg was unwatchable, and we will not discuss the gut-wrenching match. Lastly, against Brighton, the suspension to Maguire meant that Luke Shaw paired with Lindelof as the mixed match centre-back. The match ended with Lindelof's masterful defensive performance, and the penalty kick was sensational. Overall, Victor Lindelof as a centre-back himself can be described as a well-rounded master of none. He was a great defender with ball-playing ability but not as aggressive and technical like Martinez, had great feet but not as elegant like Varane, great in the air, not dominant like Maguire. However, this attribute held him as an underrated yet important squad player that could easily fill in for any starting injured or suspended centre-back. His status reminded me of Joel O'Shea, a former Man United jack-of-all-trades player that was versatile enough to play a multiple role. Hell, he even played as a goalkeeper in a match. In short, Victor Lindelof under Erik ten Hag should be a valuable piece even with the rumour that Man United approaching Kim Min-jae. Every single person would like Man United to sell Maguire and have Lindelof stay. And the main reason is that top flight clubs have applied high defensive line with defenders demanded to be quick and should be high positional awareness. Maguire did not fit any of the criteria. In fact, he was extremely poor in both of them, hence Lindelof may not be elite but had good enough standard to match that criteria. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you view Victor Lindelof as the valuable squad player for Man United, or should he be replaced? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.